start with this one. And I'm going to spray it. And I'm going to put it in the front. Can you see the picture?
Yeah, that's cake decorating water, isn't it?
Yes. So I'm going to put this one in the front, and I'm going to have it go just around like this. And then I'm going to bring it back to his back. And then I'm going to take my scalpel and cut it. And then I'm going to take the other one. This is, by the way, these are palette knives. I swear by these because they're really thin and they slide right under stuff.
Yeah, I love them.
And they work really well. Oop, don't
I think
spray
at
your cake.
one point you said that was your #1 favorite tool.
It is my #1 favorite tool. I love these. All right. Now, again, the wing would be here. So.
Okay, this goes to hide that little boo-boo in the back.
Yep.
And that's gone now.
Coming around back. All right.
Okay.
And.
Don't be on camera. Take your time and push those up. Look at that.
All right, so we're back. I let you guys go so you could go on with your days while I did the last wing. The first thing I did was take off that scarf, because this side of the scarf, because I want to cover where this wing is attached with that scarf. So I took the scarf off. Now I'm going ahead and covering the wire like we did before so that I can attach the wing. All right. Now also, as I said when we were actually doing this, I would let this harden before I attached my wing to it because it's not secure. But because we're trying to get this done, I'm going to go ahead and pull my wing out of the freezer and we are going to attach it. But we ended up making it a lot smaller, so I'm going to cut a section of this wing off right now because it ended up being way too big. So there we go. So let's take that off. Let's lift it up. Ugh. This was in there a long time, so it's really sturdy. We are going to have no stretching of this. Let's see. So we can actually cut quite a bit of that off. Let's look. I'm going to, since I have time with this one, since it's really strong, I can see how much I need. So I'm going to spray the inside so it's nice and wet, and I'm going to attach it back here where I need to. Attach it to my wire and then fold it over so it's attached to my wire, and then I'm attaching it back here so it doesn't tear, and the bottom. This is a little long, so I'm going to take my scalpel and slice a little bit of this off. Okay. I'm actually kind of forming, I'm taking my black and forming it around the wire, making it a little bit smoother in here so that the white isn't bumpy when we put it in. Kind of mushing all that together. Now I'm going to, remember we're done with the black, so we have to clean up and get the white. Okay, so I've rolled out my white for the inside of the wing. I'm going to go ahead and wet it down. I think it's too long, so I'm going to cut a section of that off. All right, I'm going to wet one side of it. And we're going to attach it to the inside of the wing. Oh yeah, way too long. Let me go. I'm sorry, I have to make this face me or else I can't do it. So we're going to put that in there like that. Attach it. We're right away going to take our scalpel and cut off the excess. A scalpel that is actually cutting clean. Okay, which is not that one, but I can just take that off like that. There we go. We're going to tear it because I want to make sure I work fast. All right, so I'm sandwiching that together with my hands like this. There, so you can see I've got my white inside, and now I'm going to take, both of these scalpels are starting to drag, so instead of taking the time to clean one, I'm going to go ahead and open another one so that I don't have any drag when I cut this. You can see I've got it over the top here. So I'm just going to slice it right along the top of the wing. Get a nice clean cut. All right, nice clean cut right there. Same along the bottom. Give myself a nice clean edge right there. Make sure this is attached because it doesn't seem like it's attached very well. And then cut that off. There we go. All right. So you see now we have the inside of our wing. And you can see where I took off his scarf right here. That's where the red residue is. We can go ahead and put that scarf back on again now that we've got this wing in place. Make sure it's all put together. I'm actually gonna, I feel like it's hanging a little low right here. So I'm gonna take my scalpel and cut some off of there because it doesn't seem to need to be quite, actually I'm gonna cut a bit more off of there. It doesn't seem like the whole wing needs to be hanging that low. So let's go ahead, I'm gonna hold it here and you can see I'm going to cut there and then I'm gonna slice off a whole section of his wing because it feels like it's a bit low. That's better. I like how that looks. There. So now his wings look a little bit more even. Okay. So there we have his wings. Let me get that piece of scarf and we'll go ahead and put that back where we had it. So he'll be all finished. And so there he is with his 2 wings. He's all complete. So now you have the complete project. Hope you guys enjoyed it.